The book of Ben Sira was composed in Hebrew 180 BCE. The book of Ben Sira, via its Greek and then later translation, became part of the Christian Bible, where it is known as either Sirach in Greek or Ecclesiasticus in Latin. Here's the link. I received an email 12/14/2019 concerning the book of Ben Sira that the word moon is not in the Hebrew text of Ben Sirach, chapter 43, verse 7, Hebrew with English. Let's read it. All right, I got it from a gentleman named Butch. There's me. 12/14/2019. Here we go. Ben Sirach, chapter 43, Hebrew with English. See what he said. I just found something interesting. Verse 43, 7, in Hebrew English, translator, this word in Hebrew, in his time circuit, this would be talking about the sun, not the moon. Obviously, there is a break in the fragment. We don't know what was written here. See what it says here? There's a text. By them are the appointed festivals, and by it are the appointed times. And from it, the times decreed, there's the break in the text, and it delights now in its circuit. So the moon isn't there in that text. All right. This is how the King James Version translated, 43 verse 7. From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. All right. Here's the Hebrew with English. Some key points here. I notice there's a difference here, but it says, by them are the appointed festivals. All right. King James just says, from the moon is the sign of the feast as a light that decreases in her perfection. Looks like somebody in the Greek inserted the word moon there. So let's read the context. It says, by them are the appointed festivals, by it are the appointed times, and from it the times decreed, no moon, and it delights now in its circuit. The new moon in its month, it, as its name suggests, renews itself. How awesome it is in its phases when it returns, an instrument of the host of orbs of the higher realm, paving, shaking the vault, heaven with its radiance. All right. It's totally different text. It's saying by them. All right. Here's the Hebrew text. You can see there's a break in the text right there. Break in the fragment right there. So the Greek added the word moon. Okay, so I thought I'd just read the thing in context. I'll start with let's see. See, it's from here. Let's start with, let's just start the whole text and work it through. We got right here. All of them are different, one from the other, and he made none of them in vain. Each one is better than the other, and who will ever get their fill of gazing upon their splendor? He gazes upon the brightness of the beauty of the higher realms, the purity of the sky's vault above, and the permanence of the heavens. 43:2. Here we go. The sun, when it is troubled, pours forth. When it rises, shines forth heat. Blank. How awesome are the works of YAHWEH. When it shines, it makes the earth boil. Who can endure its scorching heat? Like a bellows operated furnace, from so distress metals cast, the rays of the sun burn, the rays of the sun set, the mountains ablaze, for a noise of fire that brings an end to the inhabitant earth, and its flames scorch the eye. For great is YAHWEH who made it, for great is the Most High, the Creator, and his word orchestrates, struggle with his mighty deeds. Moreover, the moon treads out the seasons that strike season by season by season, the governor of the ends of times, an everlasting sign. Here we go. By them are the appointed festivals, and by it are the appointed times, and from it the times decreed, and it delights now in its circuit. The new moon in its month, it, as its name suggests, renews itself. How awesome it is in its phases when it returns. An instrument of the hosts of the orbs of the higher realm, paving, shaking the vault of heavens with its radiance. The beauty of heaven and the splendor of a star, and its light shines in God's higher realms. As witnesses, they glitter in God's higher realms. At the word of YAHWEH, the statue stands, and it will not be relaxed. Sleep while they are at their post. Look at the rainbow and praise its maker, for it is exceeding magnificent, majestic in glory. It encompasses the statue with its glory. It encompasses the splendor of its glory, and the hand of God, and no hand has stretched it out. Okay, real quick, you see the context has to do with the sun also, okay? All right, so, all right, here we got I'm going to go look at the verse in chapter 43 of Ecclesiasticus. I'm going to go right here and we're going to look at that. See the difference in the text. Let's see. 43, 1611 King James Bible. Here we go. All right. The pride of the height. Whoops. There we go. The pride of the height, the clear firmament, the beauty of heaven with his glory. Shew. The sun, when it appeareth, declaring at his rising a marvelous instrument, the work of the Most High. At noon it parcheth the country, and who can abide the burning heat thereof? A man blowing a furnace in its works of heat, but the sun burneth the mountains. 3 times more breathing out fire vapors, and sending forth bright beams, it dimmeth the eyes. Great is Yah that made it, and at his commandment it runneth hastily. Here we go. He made the moon also to serve in her seasons, for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. For the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreases in her perfection. The month is called after her name, increases wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. The beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, an ornament giving light in the highest place of Yah. So you see there's a difference in this text. Here, they're inserting the word moon. And let's go back to the other text here. What is that? Okay. I go to 43 verse 6 here. Moreover, the moon treads out the seasons for that strike season by season by season, the governor of the ends of times, an everlasting sign. By them are the appointed festivals, and by it are the appointed times, and from it the times decreed, and it delights now in its circuit. The new moon in its month, it, as its name suggests, renews itself. How awesome it is in its phases when it returns, an instrument of the host of the orbs of the higher realm, paving, shaking the vault of heaven and its radiance. I believe this is the corrected text. This is the Hebrew. And you see that the later rendering, the Greek, they inserted the moon. And there we go concerning that. All right. Also, I'm going to share some other stuff here concerning the moon. Okay. King James Version translated H2320, kodesh, month, 276 times, okay? And mistranslated 21 times as new moon. There we go. So all say kodesh, month. So literally in the King James, most typical Bibles have these all translated as moon. Okay? So they mistranslated 21 times as moon, but they all say month. All right, just like I said here, the word moon or YAHWEH is not in the above text. And if you want to pause or screenshot those, there you go. All right. Actually, it makes 22 times we add the New Testament here. It says, also New Testament, Colossians 2, verse 16, should be translated as new month, not new moon. The Greek word, how do you say, nemenia? Anyways, this is how it was broken down. Neo means new. Men means month. So here's a corrected rendering. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink, in respect of a holy day, or of the new month, or of the Sabbath. Right? Colossians 2:16 by King James Version. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, or of the new moon, or the Sabbath. So this is incorrect. They put it as moon. It's actually new month. So there's your 22 times when you add the New Testament there. Sharing some thoughts concerning Psalms 81:3. These texts are usually used to push for the moon, for the calendar, for the moon being used for the starting of the day or starting the months and so forth. The moon, YAHWEH, is not even in the text per Psalms 81 verse 3, but it does not contain the word month. But it does contain the word month, okay? So it's not even in the text per Psalms 81:3, but the word month is in it. Okay, let's read it. I got a correct rendering here. Blow the trumpet, new month, kodesh, the trumpet in the time appointed on the day our solemn feast. Here's a correct rendering by RSTNE, Restoration Scriptures True Name Edition. Psalm 81, verse 3. Blow the shofar in the kodesh, renewal, and at the appointed yom of our Shag celebration. So they actually had it correct here. All right. But a lot of mistranslations inserted the word moon twice in Psalms 81:3. So it doesn't even exist in the text, but they inserted it twice. So these ones, there's a few of them here inserted it twice. So let's see. NIV says, sound the ram's horn at the new moon and when the moon is full on the day of our festival. New Living Translation, same thing. New moon, full moon. English Standard Version, Berean Standard Bible, King James New Version, New King James Version, New American Standard Bible, NSAB, right? That says, blow the trumpet at the new moon, at the full moon on our feast day. Okay, so those all inserted the moon twice. And it doesn't even belong in the text. Okay, also Psalms 104:19 is also used to push for like a moon calendar. Here we go. Here's my thoughts on that. Concerning Psalms 104 verse 19, King James, he appointed the moon for season, the sun knoweth his going down. He appointed the moon for season, the sun knoweth his going down. Okay, I notice lexicon, Strong's 3996, however you say that word, means entrance, a coming in, entering. So right here, where it says going down, it can mean entrance, a coming in, entering. All right, I notice that Young's literal translation of it, he made the moon for season, the sun hath known his place of entrance. So they have it as a place of entrance, not going down, right? Literal standard version of that, of Psalm 104:19, have the sun has known his place of entrance. So I believe those are both correct at how it should be rendered concerning the left part of the text. Okay, I'm going to go to Blue Letter Bible here. Check it out. Let's just show you. No, that's the wrong one. Whoops. Okay, forward. Where is it? Okay, he appointed the moon for seasons, the sun knoweth his going down. So I'm going to click that here. All right, let's check it out. It says H996. Here we go. King James translates Strong's H3996 as following. We have going down 6 times, okay? Entry 5 times, come 3, entrance 3 times, enter 2 times, and there's another in 2 times. So there we go. Outline the Bible uses. Entrance, a coming in, entering. Sunset, sunset, you get the point. So entrance, a coming in, entering. All right, there's that. Because of that, I believe the correct translation is as follows. Here's no grammar. Psalms 104, verse 19. Made moon, set time, sun knoweth, entrance, it's coming in. So either entrance or it's coming in. Here's a few options I believe are better. He made the moon for set time. The sun knoweth his entrance. Here's another one here. He made the moon for a set time. The sun knows his coming in. All right. Context. Moon and sun have their set time in the sky. One for the night and one for the day. Psalm 136, 7 through 9. To him that made great lights, for his mercy endureth forever. The sun to rule by day, for his mercy endureth forever. The moon and the stars to rule by night, for his mercy endures forever. So the sun rules for the day. That's for the daytime season, and the moon and stars for the night season. All right, that's pretty much it. All right. Again, thank you. And it was about Ben Sira, the Hebrew text, where the word moon is not even in the text, where it says, by them are the appointed festivals, and by it are the appointed times, and from it the times that create a break in the fragment, and it delights now in its circle. There's no moon there. The new moon in its month, it, as its name suggests, renews itself. How awesome it is and its phases when it returns. The instrument host of orbs of higher realm, paving, shaking the vault of heaven when it's radiant. Okay. Thank you and shalom.